made any fucking videos in a while. And everyone always hates when I walk around this fucking unit, so I'm gonna start walking around this unit now to piss mainly Saul off, and I think Dan also hates it. In fact, a lot of people seem to hate it, so I'm gonna, I'll sit still for a bit. Hey, look at our fucking cars. They look good. We're way further than we really kind of want it to be. That sounds stupid. I mean, we were supposed to do videos way before we got to this point, but we've been really fucking busy. Like, I've been like building cars and shit, and then when you think about like, oh, doing this, fixing this, whatever, you don't really necessarily think about getting a camera out, or we don't, and at least that's probably mainly the reason why we haven't uploaded in a while. We're recording a podcast tomorrow though, so that's good, it's positive. But I thought I'd do a quick 10-minute video just on something that I discovered over the past week. Real basic thing, something I've done many times in the past. Need a new air filter for the car. As I do every year, you just get a normal filter. This one, as you can see, is tired as fuck. I noticed that there was some minor pitting going on the impeller blades, which we since had replaced with a new one from Owen Developments. They said it was mainly caused by shit getting through the air filter. So here we are, we'll fucking replace the air filter. So you do what I've done usually, which is go on eBay, spend sort of like 10 to 50 quid on a standard, you know, a pretty boring looking cone filter. This time I used Amazon, didn't use Wish, shout out Driftland. And well, let's just get into it. This is what £10.49 off of Amazon gets you. No box, no ring, no nothing, just arrives like this. And to be honest, this is pretty similar to what I've had in the past. I really don't feel like there's much to it. It's just like a wire gauze with some shit behind it. Yeah, I just really don't feel like how you can fuck this up. Or at least I didn't realize how easily you could fuck this up as a manufacturer. So, like I said, this was £10.49 on Prime, delivered to your door, £10.49. Some things are too good to be true. This, of course, was one of them. So when it arrived, I thought that's pretty good. And it was Dan that said, just check it over, because he said that sounds super fucking cheap and that it's probably a piece of shit. And I was like, oh, well, I don't see how it can be, but he said just check inside it and check to make sure that like the outer pliers are attached to the outer rings properly and that there's nothing loose inside it. And I'm like, as if there would be anything loose inside here. I mean, why would there be anything loose inside here? That's like the basic function of an air filter would be to make sure that there was nothing fucking loose inside it. Now, you're undoubtedly not gonna be able to see shit on this, but I am gonna try. So let's just see where it is now. I've actually attempted to rectify this. Where is it? There. You see this? Now this was about 10 inches long originally, wrapped itself around the inside of this cone, and yeah, it's just a little bit of wire. You can see there, a little bit of wire just chilling inside it. You know, just exactly the sort of shit you really kind of, you know, don't fucking want in an air filter. Surprisingly enough, I thought, well, I'll see, like, you know, can it be pulled out, can it be like adjusted or moved or whatever. But first I thought I'd contact Amazon, let them know. So messaged Amazon, said hey, this is how it is. I even did a little video before I modified it and chopped it, said, like, this isn't cool, this probably, you know, shouldn't be like this. You know, like, what are you gonna do about it? You know, this is pretty shit. So they were pretty good. They straight away they messaged me back and they actually gave us a full refund on it, which is, you know, great. It's cool. It's a cup holder now, or I don't know, like a lamp or some shit, whatever. That's good of them. Thank you very much, Amazon. Real nice, very cool. Problem is, they're clearly selling millions of these, and I just feel like not many people would look inside there and think, oh, I wonder if this would have this piece of wire in it. Now, I then decided to see how easily this would come out, and it didn't. It then started pulling out the ribs, you know, these ribs here, it's like pulling that shit out, and ended up with like a piece that was this long in the end. And I just thought, you know what, this is a waste of time. What I then realized is that the bit of wire that you pull out, or pulled out, ended up making all of this inner section loose. So this section here is now pretty much free. You can push it away. Look, anyway, it's a piece of shit, right? So then I thought, you know, ever the idiot, I thought I'd see if I can get hit twice. So go back on Amazon and I look for another air filter. I'm not paying $10.49 again for this piece of shit. I decide to go for a genuine, K&N boy, right? Now, this is just a filter. It's got loads of bungs in there, so you can have it to any shape or size you want it to be. I've not opened this yet. I'm imagining it's fine. I'm going to open it and we'll have a look and see what it says and does and stuff. But it looks pretty genuine. I don't feel like Amazon are likely to be selling something that looks like this that would be fake. But they are also the same people who will sell you this, which is just dick. So yeah, I'm going to open this up and see how the two compare. So let's have a look here. So there's NASCAR. So like, you know, it's really good at making cars go round and round and round and round. Well, first impressions, looks pretty good. Obviously you get, vitally important, with any K&N product, you get the K&N sticker, so people will know that, you know, you have a K&N filter for whatever that reason would be. But yeah, first impressions, it's heavier, a lot heavier. I'm feeling it's probably because of all these rubber bungs in here. We've got an outer clip, which is nice. I'm just going to pull these out. Yeah, no, still a lot of weight to it. Probably not a good thing, is it, really, on a race car? But just looking inside, I'm not seeing any like frayed bits. Nothing in there that looks particularly crappy or like it's trying to escape. Which, you know, I think is probably the basic function of something like this. Now, price-wise, between these two is surprisingly small. So that's $10.49, and that one delivered, these are both on Prime, this one delivered was £35, I think. So if you go on eBay, you can type in K&N Universal Filter, you'll end up finding stuff that's super duper duper expensive. The car is SR20, and its last map was 460 brake horsepower. So it's probably needs some decent airflow, and hopefully that does the job. But yeah, are Amazon getting a little bit like Wish? No, I don't think they are. But things like this certainly do make you sort of wonder. I mean, how many of these are sold, and how many of these are just sort of wrapping their asses around important bits of your car? So I'm gonna fit it. I've got to stop saying so. At least I'm not saying yo like Adam. I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry. We all get predictable. It's some more than others. Anyway, and then we'll throw the old one in the fucking bin because it's trash. And everyone in this unit keeps on saying, "Oh, what's that air filter saying? Is it available? Can it be used?" I'm like, fucking no. It's utter shit and utter trash, and it is more likely to do damage than good. So yeah, let's fit it. I'm not going to film this because my engine bay is, quite frankly, the most embarrassing aspect of my entire life. And at 33 years old, that's a statement. I mean, it fucking works though. Let's not get things wrong. It does work. This is the old one. What a piece of shit. See, it's pretty much a copy of the Amazon boy. I'm starting to worry that I never actually checked this one when I put it on last year. Very, very similar in almost every way. And weirdly, I can actually see. Let's have a look. It's just a little rogue wire. What's a little rogue wire between friends? But yeah, I mean, this is horrendous. A year of hell. It's been wet, clearly. It's almost transparent just at this angle. Completely fucking transparent at this point. Definitely need a replacing regardless, but not with this guy.
A few moments later.
These two boys, I mean, what more can you do with them really? Just sort of say, like, gonna probably start the car, you know, to make sure that like it starts. Let's have a shifty in here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave this to just run for a bit.
One eternity later.
Well, I mean, it did a filter. It filtered, doing a filter. It runs fine. It's what it's supposed to do. I mean, what more can you ask really from a drift car having to run and work and stuff? He'll be here any minute. He'll be here any minute. He will. I'm pretty certain he'll be here any minute. Amazon one that was cheap was shit, and the Amazon one that was slightly less cheap was slightly less shit. It's not off Wish.com, although I reckon it's probably pretty similar. Yeah, I reckon it's probably pretty similar. I reckon there's like a set, like that other blue one, the old one, that clearly looks like the same piece of shit. Same design, same whatever, and I've clearly just not fucking checked it. But yeah, I just, you know, fit good parts. Sounds dead obvious, but there's so much shit on Amazon as well as Wish that are just, you know, genuine. Well, they look like genuine parts, or they look similar to genuine parts, and then when you get them home, they're just pieces of shit. Anyway, hit us up for the podcast. We've got a podcast tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make more of these videos. It can be boring, but I'll try and make them as interesting as possible. We do interesting stuff here.
Bullshit.
But yeah, and fuck off.
A few inches later.